You know what? If the late, great Adam West showed up in this movie at this point, I would not be surprised. Hey everyone, Jeremy here. Today I'm finally about to watch Zack Snyder's Justice League. Yes, the Snyder Cut exists. I was somewhat wrong. I always knew there was a Snyder Cut out there to a degree. You know, Zack Snyder had put together and shot most of a movie, but, it was a weird thing because it wasn't like this was all just sitting on a hard drive complete. I think a lot of us knew that. It was a lot done, but not completely done. But the fact of what they've gone through to complete this movie, and not only complete it, but flesh it out to 4 hours, is it like 4.5 hours? That's mind-blowing. That is just mind-blowing. Even if this movie sucks, I don't know if I'm going to love it. I mean, I moderately like the original Justice League just because it's fun. It's got some fun moments to it. I don't love it. It's just one of those, oh yeah, it was kind of fun. But at the same time, I don't like BVS. At least not the theatrical version. The theatrical version of BVS I really do not like. And the director's cut, or ultimate cut, I forget what it's called, I like that much better. But it still doesn't put me on the Zack Snyder train. I actually like Zack Snyder's movies. I just don't like certain elements that he brings in. Like, I love Man of Steel, except for a couple of elements that he brought in that really took me out of the movie. I'm very curious on, am I going to love this and accept it? But there's this huge but that that has made me really excited about this. This is now an Elseworlds story. This is now the story of a dark timeline for the Justice League. Since, DC is going in all different directions now, you can actually look at all these different things like they're just all taking place in their own pocket universes, but at the same time, they can still cross over to a degree. And it's just really cool to look at it like that. Now that we're set up like that, it makes me way more welcoming of Zack Snyder's vision because, okay, great. We get the whatever the Robert Pattinson Batman's going to be, and now we get the Affleck Batman, and now we get the probably more grittier Wonder Woman in this compared to the Wonder Woman we had in '84. So it's kind of cool that we're now getting different versions, and that I'm always a fan of. Different versions of the same characters, I'm always a fan of when you have them available like this, at all at the same time. And I need to watch this. That is really cool. I gotta admit, that is freaking cool. The sound wave coming off from his scream. Say what you will about Zack Snyder's movies, but man, they are beautiful. Just the imagery, even in his worst movie, the imagery is insanely good. The bell has been rung. Is that his death activated the mother boxes? Definitely some 300 vibes there. So, wait. Okay, he's looking for Aquaman before he hasn't run into any. Okay, this is such a better introduction to him. Man, there's such a heavier weight to Bruce in this version. I love it. It is so crazy how different this scene is from the original cut. It just tells you how different directors can do the same scene very differently. Dude, that's a lot of property damage. Couldn't you have just, punched him? I really like the look of Steppenwolf. Oh, I like that armor. That is awesome. They were just dogpiling him. That was incredible. Ah!
spent a lot of time trying to divide us. I need to bring us together and make this right.
Well, it's been some time since Bruce's warning.
Yeah.
I love what they're doing, Bruce. This is amazing.
Decide. I call to thee.
Sod.
Steppenwolf, have you begun the conquest?
This world is divided.
Sod. I loved that effect. I loved the Sod. I loved everything about that scene.
Long ago. A great armada appeared in the sky, laying waste to all who opposed it.
Oh, that's
The leader
Ares.
of the invaders.
Oh no. Oh no. That's Athena, right? That's gotta be Athena. And that... So awesome. Oh! Wow! He tore through his shoes. Oh! What's this, Jaws? Oh! That'd be hell in the sciences. Oh, this is so cool.
Interrogate the prisoners. Find the third.
They will tell me what they know, or I will rip it from them.
Calling it there for today. I don't want to keep going because it's a 4-hour movie. So I want to take a break here. But no, already, just my thoughts already, just halfway through this thing. It is so different than what I was expecting. And quite frankly, I know I was saying at the beginning how, oh, I like this as an Elseworlds idea, blah, blah, blah. I don't think I would have hated this as just regular DCEU going forward. I can't, I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen the rest of the movie yet, but right now I'm going, no, this would have fit fine so far. I don't know. I don't understand why so much was changed at this point, but not going into that, just talking about what I'm seeing here. Steppenwolf is so much more compelling this time around. He's not just some CGI thing on the screen, some bad guy thrown in to be a bad guy. No, this guy has his own agenda. He's trying to get back in the good graces of Darkseid, which even if you didn't know who Darkseid was, you understand. Oh, this guy's just trying to get back in good with his boss. So I love that idea. And there are certain elements that are like with Batman. Oh my goodness, with Bruce. The weight that he's carrying at the beginning of this, and actually throughout, it feels far more like Bruce Wayne. I mean, because it feels, Bruce, a brooder, and having the weight of, oh crap, I got Superman killed. Heck, I was trying to kill him myself because I lost myself a bit. Oops. And so to see him trying to basically make up for his mistakes, make up for his sins, it's really cool. I mean, that whole opening just felt like he had the weight of the world on his shoulders. And then, Barry's still Barry. I don't think a lot changed there. Really cool to see the Iris scene. That is awesome. They definitely let Zack Snyder do whatever he wanted with this, which is probably good and bad, but mostly good so far. But just like all the slow motion scenes, all he's allowing scenes to play longer than you ever would in a normal theatrical release, or even most director's cuts wouldn't go on as long as certain scenes have, especially slow motion moments. I've noticed, and it just a few times and I've sat there going, okay, I'm good. I got it. I know exactly the feeling you're trying to get from me. You got it. We can keep going. But instead it lasts for like 5 more seconds, and I'm going, no, we can move on. I think that's partially because my brain is sitting here going, this thing's 4 hours. This thing's 4.5 hours or something like that. It's 4 hours even, it looks like. But if it's going to be the full 4-hour version, sure. If they came out with a 3-hour version later, I'd probably be happier with it. So far. Still have to see the other 2. Maybe the next 2 hours are so awesome that I go, forget it. I want all of it. I don't know. And I'm okay not knowing. I'm actually really enjoying what I'm getting so far. If anything, because it is so different from what we had. I feel like I watched a 2-hour trailer to a movie that wasn't complete. That's where I'm at right now. And I wish I'd never seen it. I really wish I'd never seen it, because my brain still keeps going to, oh yeah, this is going to happen, and this is going to happen, and this is going to happen. And I wish it didn't. Oh, and forget the slow motion. That's a nitpick of anything right now. I still hate what they did with the mother boxes. So any DCU fan knows the mother boxes don't do that. That's not what mother boxes are for. They've turned them into this giant MacGuffin thing, and they did it in the original, or well, whatever you want to call it, the other cut of Justice League. And I figured it was going to stay here because it was just a part of the story. I say what you will about the other version, it's all the same story for the most part. They changed some things later, but anyway, the whole turning the mother boxes into these big MacGuffin world-ending things. Yeah, mother boxes are powerful, but they aren't that. They aren't this, what they've turned them into. They aren't the Tesseract, which is exactly what I feel like they're. We need our own Infinity Gems. Okay, let's make the mother boxes those? No, that is not what they are. So, nerd rant. That it's an absolute nerd rant. It's fine for a MacGuffin, but I love my mother boxes. They are part of Apocalypse and the New Gods, so I didn't want them turned into MacGuffins. Okay, now rant over. All right. What have you thought so far of the first half of Justice League? So leave your comments below. Are you enjoying this? Did you get to this point and go, okay, it's good setup? Maybe you thought it was a little slow. What were you thinking at this point? We're at part 4, Change Machine. So I assume this is, well, essentially everything so far has just been setup. So what have you thought of it so far? I mean, the Amazon scene. Are you kidding me? Everything with the Amazons in this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, back to what I was saying. Leave your comments below. Tangent. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe to see more content like this. Part 2 will be coming very soon. Keep an eye out for that. And before I go, as always, please take care of yourselves and please take care of each other. Thanks for watching.